Well, good morning.
Good morning.
What was this like? Like you're like, hello, hello, hello. Is
It's
this
me
because
right now.
are you getting ready for the Meghan Markle Prince Harry Oprah interview this weekend?
That interview. So weird. So I don't know anything about either one of them, so I'm not trying to speak poorly, obviously, on either one of them. But I've been reading a lot about like narcissistic relationships and stuff. And
Yeah.
one that I'm reading about this morning um, was saying how Meghan Markle is a narcissist.
I mean that's kind
Like,
of been that's kind
this
of been the
dude
rub on her, right?
like took down a whole royal family.
That's
I
kind of
mean, I mean, there is a lot of isolation in narcissistic relationships, but this could probably be a pretty big one, right?
Are you telling me that Meghan Markle isolated the Prince of Wales?
Yeah,
Or the Prince of England or whatever he's the prince
his
of?
family.
Meghan Markle destroyed 1/4 of the royal family.
It's
Do you
crazy.
do you put that on your LinkedIn?
Yeah, yeah. There's only one queen here.
I graduated my associates from MJC. I spent 7 seasons on a show called Suits. My family's pretty well adjusted. Oh, and I took down the royal family.
Right? Right? I have to keep reading because everything I've been through, like, why do I still miss this guy? Like this guy who was not cool. You know what I mean? And I'm
Right.
healing and I blocked like I said I would. And not only did I block, but I also deleted his number because I don't know his number. So I can't like unblock because I was blocking and then unblocking just to see if he was contacting me. You know what I mean? So I had to like completely like put the smackdown on all of it. Hold on, my alarm's going off.
It happens sometimes. My worst is I forget to turn my ringer off when I go out like golfing or anything, and somebody will be lining up for a drive. They'll be like doing their thing, and they hear it's or however the ringtone goes. Hi.
Hi. But like when things were good and the adult time was good, like when things were good, they were good, and I'm missing that. You know what I mean? So I have to go. I'm just reading up on like why the relationship didn't work and why it's never going to work. Like I have to just keep reminding myself. And there's
So
a lot that I'm reading about that I need to work on my personal self too.
when I'm watching and reading the trailers for the interview this weekend, there's a whole bunch of Oprah going, "Whoa, so nothing's off limits." But
Yeah.
I wonder what's not off limits because I can tell you right now, there's lots in the conversation that's probably off limits. It's part of the royal family. So when she says nothing is off limits, is she talking about like when they went to their first buffet together?
No, like I think nothing is off limits. I think Meghan Markle is running the show.
You know what? I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
You know what? And that paparazzi has been posting about anything they've wanted about her from the beginning. So let her speak.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think honestly, when I look at this and the way that this is unfolding, I look at this as an American who became part of the royal family. When she got in there, she's like, "Oh no, I'm not
Yeah,
going to
and
do it
James
this way."
Corden even came out and said that the paparazzi there is ruthless.
Yeah. So that's I think the big takeaway tonight. Remember was it came out that she was like a huge bully to all the staff and everybody in there. But the takeaway tonight is because there's a whole bunch of people saying no, that's not accurate. That's like what you said, the paparazzi and the family saying that. Like the people that are close to her, they know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll bet that's. Did you ever see the movie King Ralph with John Goodman like 25 years ago, where he was a lounge piano player in Las Vegas, and the entire royal family was taking a family picture, and they all got electrocuted at the same time. So he was the last remaining heir to the royal family. So this retired or this lounge piano
That
singer
doesn't seem
who
like an accident. Like they all got killed at the same time. Like
they
that's
were
it
taking a
doesn't
family. It was like the
accident.
school picture. They were all on bleachers, and the wires from the camera got in water, and it electrocuted the whole family. It's a comedy. It was a comedy.
Oh, this hilarious.
Right? Death is always funny. So
That doesn't
anyway,
sound funny at all.
but imagine it's a classic fish out of water scenario. You know, the whole family gets electrocuted, then a guy from America comes over. Now he's the king of England. We've heard it a million times.
Okay.
Anyway, I was just thinking of that because King Ralph was like Meghan Markle and that it was a fish out of water American, now the royal family. And like, whoa, this is not
Hi, Rebecca.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
So anyway, go see King Ralph. That's the takeaway. Go see King Ralph this weekend with John Goodman.
And I'm going to watch that Meghan Markle Oprah.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt, I'm watching that one.
Coming to America too. I tried watching Coming to America Part 2 last night, and I got about 15 minutes into it, and I had to turn it off.
I've got a friend that's really into Coming to America that wants to see Coming to America too. So I'm going to try and convince to like let that be like a friend watch because I think that'd be kind of fun.
I would agree with you. I feel like it's something I would have to watch with like you or my dad or my brother, like the same as Spaceballs. Like that's way more fun when there's somebody else in the room that gets the stupid jokes. You know what I mean?
So the reason I really want to watch it with somebody, and exactly it. I mean, you nailed it. You freaking nailed it. Because like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3, right? If I watched that by myself, it was a fun movie, but that's a movie where you watch with somebody because you know that they also understand all the callbacks.
Yes, like I feel the same way about Animal House. Like those dumb movie, you know, Caddyshack. Like it's more fun to watch it with my dad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't realize how funny. So got $25 going for me, so I got that looking. You know what I mean? Like you don't realize how funny some of the jokes are. And so, we ain't found it. Like it's not as funny unless somebody else is in the room with you. You know?
Exactly. And you know what? I wonder if they're going to pay a nod to. Do you remember right around 1984, 85, 86, Coming to America? But there was also a movie right before that called Trading Places, where Eddie Murphy was a homeless guy. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah, with my dad times.
Do you remember in Coming to America, the first one, they paid tribute to that movie when Eddie Murphy gave all the cash to the two old guys that were in Trading Places. They were homeless now on the streets in Coming to America, and he gave the cash. The guy looks over and says, "Artemis, we're back."
Yeah, I remember that.
I wonder if they pay tribute to that again in this one. I mean, I don't know how because those two are dead, but in some way, right?
I'm sure. Like I think I need to watch it with somebody who thinks it's as funny as I do. Because I was telling a buddy last night, I was like, it wasn't that good. Like I had to turn it off, and he goes, "The first one wasn't that good." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna watch it with you.
Yeah.
Get out of here."
I don't want to know that person. I can't watch it tonight. My oldest is having a sleepover, so I don't think I can watch it tonight.
They'll be distracted. They'll be busy doing something else.
Well, is this but when you turned it on, was it classic Eddie Murphy? Was it F-bomb after F-bomb for the first 15 minutes?
I don't recall, but it's not for kids. Yeah. The first 15 minutes shows he has a kid he's not aware of.
It's showing how he made the kid?
Well, yeah, and you know what the terrible word that they call a kid without a dad, like they use that a lot.
Yeah. Well, remember the first one, he took a bath and the woman popped up and said, "Your royal, you know what is clean." And I'm wondering if this movie goes down that same rabbit hole.
I only got like 15 minutes in and then I stopped. So I'll try again this weekend.
You know what we need to do? We need to set up our cameras and just watch it together. Like that, like we need to. We could not show the movie itself because that would be a huge copyright thing. But like if you had a glass of wine and we just set this up and kind of watch Coming to America together, you know,
that'd be funny. That'd be fun.
I think we can do that with a lot of shows.
So you're going to San Francisco this weekend. You're also going to the series Cruisin'. Tom and Jerry's playing at the series Cruisin'. We have your tickets on our morning show.
Yes.
Yeah. When are we giving those away?
Those are coming up in 30 minutes.
30 minutes on the air when we jump back up over on the radio.
Yep.
And then I'm just organizing. My son wants a chore chart, and so I'm getting the house organized. That's all I'm doing this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend out. I mean, get the family out, do some things. I think we're going to see some weather next weekend. We're going to see a little rain next weekend. So this weekend, man, family it up.
I'm supposed to get snow. And as you know, I'm not running my propane because it went up so high. I am so cold in my house right now.
You don't have your beanie on. Where's your beanie?
I've worn it 2 days in a row, so I didn't want to put it back on and be like, well, I guess I've worn this hoodie 3 days in a row in the live stream too. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think a hoodie or the beanie are like the least two judgmented things that a person could wear. I think those
I
are
know.
expected to be worn all the time.
I'm so cold. So I'm gonna have to keep my house warm with lots of fires this weekend.
That'd be cool. It'd be a great weekend.
I
It'd
think
be a great
so.
weekend. You'd be able to use
All
that
right,
cord of wood now.
I have a whole cord in there. I had a fire blazing last night.
Yeah, see, you got this. You got this, girl.
All right, you guys. We'll see you Monday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.